Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Vinland Saga, you guys. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen as we're in the last couple of episodes here. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, okay. Last time we just got more of Canute having like zero fear. At least that's how it seemed because, you know, we see him just like roll up and be like, I demand to see my dad, the king. And then we have him before the king, really just not afraid to like escalate things and like give him, you know, like sass and everything, even though his dad was clearly like, I basically want you dead. So thankfully we had Askeladd, who just like was able to come in and kind of sweet talk the way that he does, even though like the king was kind of like needling him at the end. And I was like, oh my god, oh poor Askeladd, just keep your cool, like you have to keep your cool because you're the one trying to like keep this situation from escalating more. And it was finally agreed upon that like, hey, you know, we could help each other out, you know. So for now, that's what we're going with. The king's okay with Canute for now. So we also got to meet Ragnar's brother, which it's funny because Askeladd he was kind of like, I don't know about him. And like when I first met him, I'm like, I don't know about him. But then I was like, no, he's Ragnar's brother. He must be fine. But when Askeladd said it, I'm like, okay, so at least I wasn't totally unfounded in thinking like, because before I found out he was Ragnar's brother, it just kind of felt like he was trying to ingratiate himself. But now I kind of get it that, you know, they both probably cared about Canute an awful lot. But I really don't know. I really don't know. It's not a nice, pretty world that we're in on this show. So, I mean, I really don't know. But, you know, I think Askeladd is one of those characters. And again, like, it's just so crazy to me that, you know, Thorfinn, like, is not even the main character anymore. But it never ceases to amaze me that Askeladd just will do randomly awesome things, and we saw him with like the two brothers that kind of like started the coup and like betrayed him and everything, and they were like, please just like don't hurt us, you know, and wanted to rejoin, and he was like, okay, here's some gold, I'm okay with you as long as you take this money and just go like live your best life and never get into battle again. Basically, just like don't live your life at war. Just go have a happy life. I'm like, wow, Askeladd, you were like, he takes me aback sometimes with like how decent he is. Or like, it's not even that he's decent, just like sometimes he does randomly decent things, you know? So I really love where they've gone on this show. Again, like, would have never guessed at the beginning that we'd kind of like, all these other characters would take the spotlight so much. And I love where we've ended up though, and I can't wait to see, you know, we're in like the last couple episodes right now, I think, of the season. I don't know if there's a season 2 coming. I hope there is, but I have like no clue where we're going, and there's still like no Vinland in sight. There's no Vinland in sight. So I'm excited, scared, all the above. What do you say we go ahead and get started with the next episode? Let's go. Isn't it about time? Oh. Oh, but they do recognize, okay. Yup, they do recognize Askeladd. That's more likely. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. About that. Okay. Oh. Right. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Yes, you are. How do you get around these subtle political happenings? What would that do? Uh-oh. What? Oh my god, no! Ah! What just happened? What just happened? Oh god, he's trying to catch up to Askeladd. What is happening right now? Oh yeah, no, Thorfinn's on it. I wonder if he's so much older now. God. Oh, yes. What? Oh my god, what? Is Canute dead? I don't doubt that he has that look in his eyes, but I don't think I ever knew his last... Yes, he... Oh, he's putting it all together. He's putting it all together. He's putting it all together. Oh. It is? It is? Oh my god, I didn't even recognize him. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, this is not the time. This is absolutely not the time. Oh. Oh, it was. Oh my god. They did a bait and switch? Oh. I thought it looked so much like him. I thought that was really him for a second. I didn't even notice the... Oh, so they... Okay. I had a feeling maybe it was a situation like that where they were gonna do a... Okay, that was their plan. They had a decoy. Oh my god! Can we talk about how much is happening here right now? Oh god, no wonder this is called Reunion. Oh. That's an excellent question. Yes. Okay, finally, a mention of Vinland. Yeah, that's also a good question. What happened to them? Oh god, is she alive? Oh, she's alive. So focused. His heart hardens so much. Not before he gets his revenge, though. Oh. Oh, very specific. And he just sees everything he's... Yep, just from the eyes. Oh. Thorfinn. Yes, he'll be there if you decide. Oh, I wish he would just go home. Oh my god, I did not even put together that was Leif. Oh my god. Because now everyone's... And, yep, and that's what they wanted that to spread. Why would someone specifically go after him? People put it together. Oh, this, and how interesting, like once the ball gets rolling here. Askeladd, you are a very, very sly man. What? They did that themselves? Good Lord. That's how, like, empires are brought down. Ah, yes. How will this affect the meeting? Because he's already under suspicion. Good God. Oh. There it is. Oh my lord, he is like a mastermind. Right. But yeah, no, he doesn't want to be a part of that. Oh! Yeah, I don't think he's too impressed. Yeah, let's talk about Gunnar now that he's left the room. Oh no! And that looks like exactly what's happening. But he was Ragnar's brother. No, you could use him, yeah, because you could feed him false info. Oh no, I'm worried though, because like if we push the king in a corner too, what's he gonna do? I'm like slightly concerned. Yeah, like his arm is still all wrapped up. That's what he meant by tomorrow. Are you serious? Oh, I think I see what's happening here. He said he had a prior engagement. And Bjorn said tomorrow. Okay, is this like a mercy killing or something? Oh. Yeah, because he knows he hated. Oh, he even hates himself, that part of him. Oh. Right to the end, Bjorn's just like thinking of him. He really does revere him. And we know they have to like, oh, he just wanted to, because we know they have to like die fighting, right? To get to like to get to Valhalla. Is that the, oh, Bjorn. No! Oh, God! And he got to tell him as he died! Oh, that wasn't a nice face he just made at him. Oh! Oh my God! How am I like upset for Bjorn right now? Oh, and now we're gonna get on with the duel. Oh, I don't even know. Oh God, hang on. Oh my God. Let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. First things first, that was crazy to have Leif back. And again, like just seeing Thorfinn confronted by like his old life. It was very interesting. I'd always wondered, like, I really thought we would catch up by now with someone from like when everything happened, when Thorfinn was a boy. But the fact that we hadn't made me think like maybe we're just like never gonna revisit that. I don't know. But just like having it confirmed, like having Leif see the look in his eye and just know like this could not possibly be that same boy. It's just like, and we know that, but just like seeing it through his eyes is so sad. And having Thorfinn ask about Vinland because that's where like Thor's had wanted to go and everything, but like not even like don't tell me about things I didn't ask you about, not wanting to hear about his mom or his sister or anything, because he's just so he has stripped away every part of that of himself in that regard. Like now all that is left is this revenge for Thor's. I feel like I don't even know, like, what is he even gonna do with his life when that's over? Is he gonna go to Vinland? So his mom is alive, because I was kind of worried about that. She was not in great health. So his mom is alive but not doing well. I don't know what the sister's doing. I imagine she took over like the whole house and has just been keeping everything going, but I don't know if like we'll ever get to find out or what. Also, the plot with Canute, which turned out to be, so I was impressed when I'm like, is this a decoy, like bait and switch situation? And when they opened and we're like, oh my God, it's a woman. I didn't even, like, all I saw was the face. And I didn't even realize, even though like, they warned ahead of time there was nudity in the episode, like I didn't even realize that like it was a woman. I thought they were just like, had gotten to see him up close and we're like, oh, because we had that joke before that like, oh, he looks so much like a woman. And I'm like, you guys, like I really thought that was him. I didn't even notice the physical differences. I was looking at the face. Thank you very much. But so I was impressed by that. I'm like, wow, okay, so it was a decoy. Quadruply impressed by the fact that that wasn't even a real assassination attempt. That was all contrived by Askeladd in an attempt to throw shade at the king and get people talking. And that was what they were saying in the first place. Like, how are we going to prevent, you know, the king from making some subtle political move that's going to put Canute at a disadvantage? And the answer is they don't really have to do anything at all. Get the people talking, and oh, he's good. That Askeladd is good. He is good. I mean, he is like an evil genius. Bjorn's death was super sad. And to think that, like, you know, when we first see Bjorn, you know, in the battle with Thor's, you know, I would have never guessed in a million years that I would be upset to see anything happen to him. But that's what this show does. It kind of like, same with Askeladd, you know, he was the one who led the charge against Thor's. But, you know, over the course of like, what, 20-something episodes, we're like about a little less than 20. You know, your way of thinking kind of changes as you see more of those characters. So, yeah, poor Bjorn. He was like really his only friend, his only real friend, and he lost him. I like what Bjorn said, that like, you know, I know now that you hated me, but I think you really even hate yourself. And I think he does. I think he is all those things. I think he is lonely. I think he is, he's just like a very tragic character, himself. So it's really hard to like look and point at a good guy or a bad guy anymore. Cause now we have like, we feel bad for Askeladd and Bjorn, and Thorfinn's just like a straight up killer. It's, you know, our idea of good and bad is very skewed now. So, wow, guys, wow, that was just a lot. So the only thing I'm kind of worried about now, that was a very, very good move. Oh, and we know that, oh my God, we know that Gunnar is a spy, which, okay, now I'm proud of myself for being suspicious of him, because, you know, he did seem a little off, come to think of it. I'm going to go ahead and pat myself on the back on that one. But that's good, because they can feed him like false information, or just feed him information that will keep the king in the spot where they want him. So that's actually a good thing. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that now they have kind of like they've pushed the king into a corner, like politically speaking, and I'm a little worried about what he might do to kind of like reassert the dominance here. You know what I mean? I do think they have him like sufficiently backed into a corner, but like I'm a little scared to see what happens next. So you guys, that episode was crazy. That episode was, they threw like 5 major things at us. Like they brought Leif back, they mentioned Vinland, they killed Bjorn, they killed they killed Canute. I love how Canute was like not about that, like don't ever do that again. Like that is not part of his goals, is to like be putting innocent people in danger and possibly killing them. So all right, guys, that episode was crazy. I hope you enjoyed watching it along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.